Minister, we just published the Westminster Hall debate, which Stephen Metcalfe made some interesting debate on about the key of apprenticeships and skills, and this is the proof of the pudding, isn't it?
Absolutely, with DP World here already ahead of schedule, taking on apprentices much earlier than they thought they would, as part of 3,500 staff on site just today as we're speaking. It's a great sign of what the opportunities are as we go forward.
And here in Thurrock, we talk about the decade of delivery, and when we're talking about recession, etc., this is a real feeling that we're coming out.
Well, first of all, we didn't actually have a recession last year after all, as we've now found out. Certainly not had a recession under the coalition government, which is good news, but actually in a more forward-looking way, DP World is a real good opportunity for the area. It's a massive scale, it's an infrastructure project like this area has not seen before, largest logistics park in Europe, absolutely the gateway to England, and that's a fantastic thing to have on the doorstep.
Do you feel, not looking back in the past too much, do you feel that the world of apprenticeships and skills somewhere along the line in the last 20 years got lost?
I think it definitely got to a stage where there was this view that you had to go to university to be something, when actually skills are massively important. Apprenticeships deliver skills in really key areas, and if we need more engineers, which we do, we want more people to go into engineering and those kind of areas, a whole range of vocational skills, actually apprenticeships are a massively important way forward.
I am, I'm delighted. I mean, this is a huge investment for our part of the world, for Basildon and for Thurrock, and to now know that there are going to be really valuable apprenticeships associated with this project, I think it's just great news.
The question we asked the Minister was, do you feel the words apprenticeships, looking back in the past, somewhere got lost along the way in the last 20 years?
They did, absolutely. I mean, I come from an industry that was an apprentice-based industry, the printing industry, and then they had real value. Yes, it did get lost, but I think that today's apprenticeships are really valuable. They come with real good qualifications, proper training, and good job prospects at the end.
And is it positive for you that when you're in a debate such as this, and anybody can read it, and you're name-checking companies who seem to be in rude health? That must be very positive as well.
It is. I mean, it's a very good part of the world, this to represent. I love representing Basildon and Thurrock. There's so much going on, and as you said in the debate, I was able to pull on real examples of where apprenticeships are working, where engineering skills are being required to bolster our local economy. So yeah, it's a great part of the world.
Here high up on the cranes of DP World London Gateway, this is an amazing place, but also amazing opportunities for apprentices. Tell us a little bit about the scheme.
We're looking for 6 initially engineering apprentices for London Gateway. That will be covering a 4-year programme with electrical and mechanical engineers. So these apprentices will have the opportunity to work on this machinery, not only during the scheme, but obviously once they've fully completed, we're looking to take them on permanently within our headcount to be an engineer of the future for London Gateway.
So the basics, somebody's interested, they see the cranes and all sorts of shapes, how do they apply?
Okay, if they go onto our Emerging Talent website, and then they can look in more detail about what the scheme covers, and important things like what is expected of them, the type of people we're looking for, and they can then upload their CV and apply online straight away.
We are in Thurrock, you must be keen, but not exclusive, to try and get young Thurrock people involved.
Most definitely. It's very important for us to get local people into this place and to get them excited and enthused about London Gateway. This is where they live, this is their future, so we want the local people to come and work with us.
And you've also said local people, male and female?
Most definitely male and female. Don't typically think of females in engineering, but they have an awful lot of skills that they can give to us, and they bring a diversity to the team, which we are most definitely looking for at London Gateway.
It doesn't seem to be any coincidence that we seem to meet on building sites, but that's a positive thing for your college, isn't it?
It is a very positive thing. I mean, the previous building site was our own building site, this one isn't, but this one's got huge potential for our young people. And that's what really excites me. I mean, it's a fantastic facility here.
What is, to the man in the street, okay, in 2013, what is the importance of apprenticeships?
The importance of apprenticeships is that it gives young people an opportunity to learn on the job. A lot of young people want to learn by doing rather than learning by sitting in a classroom. And so the advantage of an apprenticeship is it enables them to do that and get paid and be employed as they're doing it. And that is a real option that a lot of young people want to take rather than going down a more academic route. Although these apprentices will be doing a very academic route, but they'll be doing it while they're working.